Good day and welcome to the most exciting program on TV when it comes to sport. Plus Sport, as usual, is going to give you what you need to know in the world of sport. Now, those have been dropping the messages on the Facebook and all our social medias in regards to how much they've appreciated the sporting information, sporting entertainment we've been giving to them. So I think it's also good to know that today is going to be another interesting and exciting moment in the house. First, we know that later today, the Flying Eagles of Nigeria will be playing Argentina, but that's in the second segment of the program. But first, we look at a sport, volleyball. It's a sport that China, as much as possible, to be on the same level with basketball, the same level with table tennis and other sports. The other sport that volleyball has really gotten that prominence ahead of, maybe balls, sport like snooker, sport like handball, sport like badminton. But volleyball is a sport that's doing so well to get to that level. But I'm not an expert in talking volleyball. I have Agboola, a certified volleyball coach, a product of NIS, that's the National Institute of Sport. Gloria Agboola, it's good to have you in the house.
Yeah, thank you.
And everything about you for the past more than 20 years, if I'm not mistaken, has been about volleyball. What's the most exciting thing about being a volleyball player, a volleyball coach, a tutor, and somebody that have a volleyball academy?
Yeah, thank you. One of the exciting things in volleyball is seeing the kids doing what you think they cannot do. Playing volleyball is a thing, is a kind of a thing that gives them joy, because no matter how little you are, there is a ball for kids according to your category. There's a ball that you can use. Even a 3-year-old baby has the ball that I can train with. Then 5 years category, you have a ball for each category.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know about the rules and what volleyball is about. As we can see, we have 6 on this side, 6 on the other side. And a lot of people don't know the rules. Some knows the rules about table tennis, some knows the rules about every other sport. But volleyball seems to be like, a lot of people know about volleyball. It's just the throwing the ball and the spike and all that. There are certain rules that governs all this. Tell us about the rules and the technicality behind this sport.
First of all, we have volleyball is a technical and is time-consuming game, which you have a lot of skills, which the player has to learn and master. One of the skills is the serving. You have to serve, you have to dig, you have to volley, spiking, then you have to defend by blocking. In all those skills, a volleyball player must know how to, as in play or get themselves to know that skill so that they can play very well in the game of volleyball.
So, popular opinion, how true is height as a criteria? We know in basketball, a lot of people say you must have the height and all that, be able to throw your shot and all that. Though we've seen some players that below 6 inches, in 6 feet tall in basketball. How important is the height? I'm saying this talking about a lot of people out there that want to know how important is someone's height in playing this game.
Yeah, before now, they did not consider height in volleyball. And the people that go, as in they consider to be shorter in volleyball is the libero. Libero. But for now, whether you are a libero, you are a blocker, you are a spiker, you have to have a height. They are looking, if you are going for a talent hunt, you need somebody that's above 6 feet to be in your team. And when you are like bringing up a kid, you have to look at this person is good in this skill, and the height depends on the wing is going to play.
Viewers across the globe are watching. Are you not saying that? I'm sure there must be a child, a young man there, under 16, that is not as tall as it seems himself not to be. Should they take their mind away from volleyball, or there's still room for them?
There is room for them. The most importantly is that volleyball have to do with jumping. If all the front liner of volleyball, if you are in the first position 2, position 3, position 4, you have to have height because you need to block. you have to defend the ball not to cross into your court. By doing that, you have to learn how to jump higher. If you are a short player, you have to learn how to jump, or else you become a backliner player that can only receive or go for libero.
Okay.
Yeah.
What post does that libero play? Because I know in football, libero is playing a very dimensional position. It can play from the back or anywhere. Libero is a very dependable person when it comes to libero. Tell us, how is that to volleyball?
A libero is a unique player. In a game of volleyball, is the one that did all the dirty job.
Like I said, the utility player.
Yes, he have all the skills. He's the one you see the dressing different. He can somersault and jump and rescue any ball in as much that the ball will not touch the floor. You understand? So he do all the work to defend the ball not to drop into their court.
And he can play any position.
He can play from 1, 6, and 5. He can't play the front position.
Look at our screen right now. I'm sure who's the libero from the other side wearing white?
The person putting on green is the libero of the other side.
Is the libero on the other side?
Yes.
And how compulsory is it to have a libero? Because do they have the libero on the other side here?
The libero is not here in now. Because maybe they are the one that is serving. Because libero is compulsory. It's because some of the player, they call them big player, they can't receive as they can't receive the service. So libero can receive any service, no matter whether floating service or underarm service. He can receive it accurately to the setter that will put the ball into a higher position that the spiker is going to execute at last into the opponent's court.
So almost libero, are they all captains?
No.
So when you have somebody doing all this, so what's the role of a captain? I mean, I'm really worried because, you know, those criteria of a libero seems to be like the all and the all. It's
not. Okay. Captain have his own function. It's the one that is the mouthpiece of the team. A libero cannot talk to a coach, a referee. As a captain, if there is any contest, you want to challenge the decision of the referee, you have to go as a captain, like, this is what happened, this is what your judgment is wrong. You understand? A libero cannot go and challenge a referee, he will receive red card.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the libero, the captain, which other parts or which other?
We have a setter.
A setter.
A setter is the person that puts in the ball.
Is it the person that serves the ball?
No, everybody must serve, but libero cannot serve.
Libero cannot serve?
Yes, it will just come to
Thank
receive.
God you've given me one thing libero cannot do.
Yeah.
You know, because
he can't play the front row.
Okay.
He only is a backliner player. He cannot serve. His own work is to come, receive the ball, pass the ball accurately to the setter that will set it to the spiker to execute it into the opponent's court.
So that means it has to be on the front line.
He can't play front line.
Oh, okay.
He can't. It's only other players, apart from libero, other players play front line. They can block. If libero rescue he find himself in the front liner, and he mistakenly jump or cross the ball, it's going to be against him or her.
Oh, the libero is limited?
Limited to backliner.
Oh, okay. Now, you said that height, because on our screen now we have people that are not as tall as others, as the front liner.
Below 6 feet.
Below 6 feet, thank you. Are you saying that people should still be part of volleyball regardless?
Yes. There are some people with short
So it now depends on how you can jump?
It depends how you can jump. If you are a short man, and you can jump more than the person that is tall. Why would you be in a team? You understand? It's before, but now, for each team, if you go to our national camp, go to some Premier League, they are looking for height now. Before, they don't think about height. But because when you go outside the country, you see their players, they are very tall. They have an advantage. You understand? Without be jumping, where they can cover the ball with their hand where they are blocking. So it has an added advantage for the person that has height more than the person that doesn't have height. If he doesn't have height, you must train to have a jump at least 2 feet high from the ground.
Your playing days, okay, you said in your own playing days, height is not considered.
Yes.
But now height
Is
is considered.
Yeah.
What was what we have? People watching across the globe. I mean, what must I have to draw me close to volleyball apart from the height? What must I see to you? What you told me your story. You said something happened in football. You're a footballer before. Something happened in football before you went to volleyball. So what do you see? That's the question. What do you see in a player or in an individual that can determine whether they can play volleyball?
It is their mindset. Before I become a player, I become a ball picker. Yeah. Because I was just going to volleyball court, sit down just by myself and pick ball for them. Then the coach approached me. You can be a good player. See your height and you are okay. Forget no matter anything, if you are ready to learn, I'm ready to teach you. So if you want to be a volleyball player, you must first of all have the interest. The interest of the game first, because like some people, they will register their kit, but they will not be coming to training. You can't just, it's not the money that we needed. We need the child to be participating in the training program, not just for you to just register a child and anytime a child like you just walk in and walk out. No. If you have mind, you love the game, then you can be able to even learn faster. The only thing you require of you just to get your canvas, then come with yourself, put on training material and come and train.
Okay, now, how is popular is this sport in the grassroots? Because in the grassroots, around the vicinity, you can see somebody playing table tennis on the soccer way. You can see them playing on the ball. In the vicinity, you can see them playing lawn tennis, the one popularly called tennis, you know, even if there's no nets there. Tell us, why is it very difficult? I'm not speaking for the whole vicinity in Nigeria, or the whole society in Nigeria, the whole environment in Nigeria. But it's very difficult to come across 2 or 3 persons playing volleyball, and all you need is a ball. Why is it that? Why is it difficult? Has it not gotten to the grassroots?
Thank you. Before now, we always see only veteran and adult playing volleyball.
You're very correct.
But when something opened my eyes to see that kids are not playing this. And other for football, handball, basketball, you can see them even going for competition. So I have to come up with, let me grow a kit. Let me grow the kit so that they can
catch them young.
Yeah, catch them young. I go to their parents, go to schools, pick them. I told them, don't worry about the form. Just come with your canvas and your training material. I will train you. You understand? So the one challenge I knew is that to build a court of volleyball is so expensive.
So I agree with that. I agree with that volleyball, you don't see them playing among young ones. But you can see young ones playing football, table tennis and all that. Yes. And most often time, it's the adults that play volleyball. Like you said, is it the cost of the building of the volleyball pitch? Or what do you think is the cost? Why don't we see that? Can't we impoverish? Can't we do something?
Yes, before it is cost. The cost is just the cost of the cost. But now they are playing. There is something they call garden volleyball now. Garden volleyball. You can play it on the synthetic. Okay. Even on the field, even on the sand. Now we play volleyball. Like some other courts, not only mine. We put our pole and net without flooring it. Okay. You understand? We still play, hoping that we'll have money tomorrow to be able to build the court to our taste. Okay. But they still come out to train, despite the court is not built. So everybody now is coming out. If you watch Glorious Kit, FCT 2023 this year. That's your own academy? Yeah, when we organized in Abuja this year, the second edition, you see kids coming out to play volleyball. So people ask me, where did you see all these people? They are ready to play, but there is no facility. As I said earlier yesterday, that some school that before you can build a skill, before they give you is it certificate to be your school.
Okay.
You must have a sporting facility. But no, it's not like that.
It's not.
You go to some school, they don't even have a field. Not to talk about a court where they can play.
They do assembly ground.
Even assembly ground is very small.
Okay.
You understand? So if schools have how will I put it?
Space.
A space that they can build a court. I put it to you that a lot of kids want to play volleyball. It's just because there is no court. And some parents want their children to play volleyball, but the environment which they are training is not conducive for that parent to take his child there.
Let me take you to memory lane, and I'm sure a lot of viewers will attest to that. Maybe you probably must have that same experience. I remember a long time ago, a very young man, a boy rather, staying with my uncle and auntie, and we had that. So I took his ball. You know, I didn't know the difference between a volleyball and a normal football. I took the ball and I went downstairs. We were staying upstairs, and I played it with my friends like a regular ball. He got angry, and I think I received a penalty. I think I was punished
for using
that.
Yeah.
So what was the difference between? I think this is now an opportunity for me to now come out and tell people what's the difference between a volleyball, the ball itself, and a soccer ball.
There is a great difference. Volleyball is used with hand, and it's more lighter.
Yeah, apart from it's being used with hand.
Just like when you are playing volleyball with foot, you are busy volleyball.
I'm sure that's why I was punished.
Yes, you are busy volleyball. It's not supposed to be. But if in the court, in a cost of playing, and so maybe to rescue the ball, if you use your leg, it's not bad. But deliberately playing the ball, as in maybe raising or playing to yourself with foot, it is abuse of volleyball. Yeah.
The texture of a volleyball and that's of football, because I know that it's always written volleyball on it. But apart from that, if I don't see the typical volleyball and I want to play volleyball, can't I use the normal soccer ball that has a patch of?
Yes, which I did something like that also because I was short of ball. And volleyball is so expensive, talking about 35 to 50,000 naira now per ball. While soccer ball is you can get 5,000 naira, you can get a soccer ball. So what
you can even get the one they call felele.
Felele, yes. So I get some of this small ball because in my academy, the kids are up to 100. How will I get 100 ball at the same time? And you want to do individual skills. You want to do volley, you want to do digging. Before you can be able to do that, for you to get your concentrate on the ball, you will do something we call catch and throw. That is, you catch
and throw.
Yeah, you throw the ball, then you catch it.
Throw and catch.
You understand? You catch it. So that one will make you know that this is the height of the ball. Then you will be focusing on the ball. Now, it will make you to know all this by using the football. You understand? Then when you get to volley, I'll still use it again. You use it, you put it on your forehead. You understand? Maybe you are just trying to familiarize your body position to the ball. Then you will use it. You understand? But you can't use it, you can't dig it because it's too heavy.
You mentioned some words. Spike. Volley.
Yes. Dig.
Are they different words?
They are different.
What other words again do you have?
Serving.
Then blocking. Serving.
Yes. Yes. They are different. In service, service is the one that put the ball into play. You take is that over head service or underhand service?
Because we just saw someone serve on the TV for now. So how do you then to serve that?
To serve.
Describe the serving.
You toss the ball up, then you hit the ball. Then you cross across the net. That is service. You put the ball into. Without serving, you can't start volleyball.
Is there a technical way or a way that I can be wrong for serving?
Yes.
There is a penalty if I don't serve well?
If there is a penalty because, one, if you step your foot on the line when serving, it's against you. You lost the point. You understand? I think then if you did not toss the ball, then maybe you just contact the ball without toasting it. You understand? Then it's against you also. Then there are a lot of
spike. I think everybody knows the spike. jump up and you...
You know, the spiking is a lot of, that is what some people want to, everybody say, I want to be a spiker, I want to be a spiker, and the spiker have to jump. You understand? When a setter release the ball on air, it is the spiker that will take 3-step approach and spike the car into the opponent with force into the opponent's court.
Interesting moment for volleyball, and it's so saddening that this interesting sport is not one of the best sports in Nigeria. I'm sure that the other African countries, but we are doing so well in Africa. We still have Gloria Agboola in the house, a certified volleyball coach. But away from volleyball, we go to another sport, marathon. We have a report about marathon on why a lot of people run marathon. You see, for example, use the case study of the just concluded Access Bank Lagos City Marathon, where about more than 100,000 Nigerians across the nation came to the popular Atlantic City though it started from the National Stadium in Surulere, where it ended at the Atlantic City, and people gave reasons why they go into marathon, or why they decide to run that race. Some 42 kilometer, some 21 kilometer, some 10 kilometer, but different reasons why. And some, I want to forget without mentioning that it's just for the sake of the excitement on that day. You're a Nigerian. All volleyball players also watch football. Football players also watch volleyball. What do you expect today?
For today...
Also 2-2, 5-4 penalty like today?
No, it's not going to get to penalty. It's going to be 2-1.
In favor of?
In favor of Nigeria.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Don't forget, written in front of it is Gloria Agboola. I'm going to call both of you when it's time, maybe perhaps on Saturday, or if time permits next week, to also talk more about it. But finally, you have an academy. We've seen football academy, we've seen table tennis academy, the Glorious Spikers Volleyball Academy. Tell us a bit about it, and do you encourage kids to be part of this? A lot of people don't know that you are based in Abuja, but you are presently in Lagos.
Yeah.
But just tell us.
Okay. Volleyball Academy is a Glorious Spiker Volleyball Academy is an academy that grown kids to play this volleyball we're talking about, to bring them up so that they can meet up to standard. I want to create a competitive environment for the kids, because if they are training and there's no competition, like other sports, like basketball is always having this, having a sponsoring here, tomorrow they are there. Volleyball is not like that. So when I start my academy, I put it on myself that I want to make volleyball viral in Nigeria, not only in FCT. We have been doing FCT Glorious Kids under 16 and under 13 for the past 2 years now. But next year we are coming to Lagos to do the same thing under 15. So we're going to invite all the states to come, bring your under 15 to come and play this game. And another thing is what they need. Truly, what they need is a volleyball court, a canvas to enable them to fit into this game.
A mindset.
A mindset, because you must love it, you must like it. Like when I was very young and I was just going to a volleyball environment, picking a ball, it became part of my hand to be able to serve, to be able to do 1 or 2 things with the ball. And today I'm happy to be a coach of volleyball, seeing kids, raising kids, not only kids, I don't train only kids, but I have passion to groom kids to play volleyball, because I want volleyball because they are telling me that volleyball doesn't have money like football.
Okay. But it's interesting. Thank you very much for being part of this issue.
Thank you.
I won't forget to let people know that anytime they see you, they should ask why you make Nigeria 2 and the Argentine one. Don't forget Ndidi Alaka also, if he's still watching. You said it's going to end in 2-2 full time, extra time, and via penalty, 5-4 in favor of Nigeria. What I'll just do is just to enjoy myself, enjoy the game, and if it goes our way, fine. And let's not forget, we'll give you the review of that match. Yet I'll be leaving you with an interesting sport also. We started with volleyball, we talked about football, and we're ending with table tennis. They just concluded Durban Open, the ITTF Durban 2023 Open. We had Aruna Kodri playing against an opponent he defeated. Talking about Ovidike Longsik. He did that in a very interesting match. But, you know, this time around, it wasn't Aruna Kodri that was the last African player there. It was Omar Osaya from Egypt. But what come with, let's not forget that in the coming months, probably in June, we'll be having the ITTF World Contender. That's the best 12 ranked players in Africa will be at the Telsin Balogun Stadium, at the indoor sport hall of that stadium, where we are going to have table tennis. And don't forget, when it comes to the best of table tennis, Plus Sport is there to give you the updates and the latest. But I'll leave you with this one. Don't forget, same time tomorrow, we'll be giving you all what you need to know in the world of sport. I'm Mudashir Shitu. Bye for now.